precisely in the context of simulation, which will be about studying the stress on a given material. So let's get started. We are going to design a small piece which we are going to use for this study. So let's get started by sketching on the front plane. We choose the center rectangle. We dimension it to, let's say, 50 by 50. Okay, now we are going to extrude this to, let's say, 400. Okay, 400. All right, so we are good to go. We accept. Next, we are going to choose one of these faces. We sketch on it. Sketch. We put it to normal. We choose center rectangle, or let's choose corner rectangle. We sketch to cut part of this. Okay, we choose cut, extruded cut through all. Okay, all right. Next, we are going to take this on top. We sketch on this on top, normal. We choose a circle. We sketch to be tangent. Okay, next select cut or extrude cut, and you flip to cut side. Choose flip to cut side. Then for the cut length, you choose, say, 50. Okay, all right, here we go. Next, we are going to insert reference geometry axis, and we choose this circle. So we have here an axis. Okay, now this is our shape. This is the shape we are going to use for our analysis. So now we are going to go to the simulation tool. We choose new study. Under our new study, we are selecting static studies. Okay, from there we have to attribute external loads. The first external load should be the force. We are going to apply a force on this surface. Okay, we have applied the force. Let's give it a magnitude of 1000 Newton. Okay, next thing, we are going to apply another external load, which is going to be a torque. We will apply a torque on two faces, face 1, which is this one down here, and face 2, this round part. And the magnitude of the torque, we are going to set the magnitude of the torque. The axis here, we select now this one, this axis. Good. Now for the magnitude of our torque, we are setting the magnitude to 1000. Okay, next external load, we are selecting pressure. For pressure, we are selecting this surface and this surface. Value, we are setting the value to 150. Okay, our shape in terms of load is well defined. It's well defined now, so we have various loads. The next thing we are supposed to do now, we are supposed to add a fixture. So we right click on fixture, we select fixed geometry. Here we are not working with roller or slider, nor hinge, elastic bearing, foundation, and advanced fixtures. So these are the various type of fixtures we will be looking subsequently. For today, we are looking at fixed geometry only. So on our fixed geometry, we are selecting this bottom part. Okay, so that is all we need here. The rest we are leaving it by default. Okay, From this position, we are going to select mesh. Right click on mesh, select create mesh. Okay, this calculating, so the mesh has been created. From here now, run this closing. Click on run this closing. Or we have not defined our material, so let's get to define our material. So we are right clicking on static, we click on this, we apply edit material, we choose by, let's just choose alloy steels, we apply, close. Okay, now we choose now run this closing. We give some time for our study to go through. You see it's loading. Okay, our study has been done. So we have this our results which has been presented here on the chart. We have three results. Okay, we have the stress result or the von Mises result, we have the displacement result, and the strain results. Let's start with the stress result. We are right clicking on it, choose animate. So here is our results, animate. When it is in this shape, we are not going to see it clearly, so we are going to choose stop. We are going to add the number of frames. We add the number of frames to 100. Okay, the speed, we will leave the speed at this level 150. Okay, then we choose now okay. Now we are right clicking back on it to press animate. Okay, so this is our animation. So you find it here, you look at the force being applied on it, and you look at the effects of the force on the solid body. You see danger zones here, you see a danger zone here which has indicated in a color approaching the red, which is a danger zone. The blue is our safe zone, and as we are moving up towards the red, we have the danger zone. So here we have a danger zone, here we have a danger zone, and here we have another danger zone. Okay, so this is our analysis based on the stress parameters. Let's go to the displacement. We are going to click on it, right click, choose show, then right click again, choose animate. To animate this, we have to still close this down. We choose our number of frame to 100 frames, 100. Then our speed, we could drop our speed a little, and we choose OK. Next, we right click back on it, and we choose now animate. Okay, so here is our displacement. You see the maximum displacement here comes at the top, which is already in the danger zone, but the top part is still in the safe zone, which is in blue. So this now gives the analysis of our displacement pattern. So we are choosing now the string, which is the extension show. We click again, and we animate. So here is our animation. Let's get it over to 100 frames, 100 frames, and the speed, we drop the speed to 100 and something like that. Right click and choose now animate. Okay, so here now we find the strain on our piece. We see that the maximum strain is, we are having a danger zone now from our analysis based on the nature of the distribution of the force here and at this other end, as well as this part. So here we don't have a danger zone as far as this is concerned. So with this now, we could simply record our results. Okay, to record our results, all we just need is to go to this show, and we are going to print. You could print your results, as well as you could display it. After doing this now, the general tendency is always that you get the result Okay, you edit the results and you produce your results now. So when you do this, at the end of the day, you can always analyze your pieces with the help of SolidWorks to give you statistics on the sustainability of your workpiece. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this was helpful. In our next videos, we'll be talking about the next fixtures which we have here, precisely the roller and slider. We have the hinge fixed, we have the elastic support, we have the bearing fixed, foundation bolt, and advanced features. So looking shortly to see you guys. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button to get notification on the next videos. See you soon.